I'm the Godfather.
Hello everyone. Yes, it's Vince Turner 100 back again. And as always, boys and girls, thank you very, very much for watching, for your views, likes and subscribes. Always appreciated. I've got some new people subscribed. I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. But first of all, onto the gameplay. Now, today I'm playing on Magma, Team Deathmatch. I've got to say, I don't like this map for the exact reason you just saw there. There are so many head glitch points on it. And so many camping spots. I think it's bloody awful, quite honestly. It's also too split up. When people talk about maps flowing, like Nuketown or if you like Studio, this one is the opposite. For me, it doesn't flow at all. You know, a lot of the maps, when you look at them, you'll notice that when you start the game, within, I don't know, maybe sort of 7 to 10 seconds, you'll meet the enemy. And often this will happen in one point. So if you imagine in Nuketown, it's right in the middle. On Studio, again, it tends to be across the map with that caravan to your left and things like that. But on this map, you don't have that because it is split into so many different areas. People just run off. So what it actually ends up doing is almost quite a non-eventful game type. So in this one, I do get a reasonable score in it, you know, for quite a few kills. But it's just not interesting. I always found myself waiting around, which I really, really hate. You know, the other thing I found as well, you know, one of the things they pushed on this was the fact that the molten lava moved. I haven't really seen that in it, I've got to be honest. It's not something I've noticed, and, you know, it's had literally no effect on it. So, yeah, watch gameplay in the background, nothing too exciting, but, as I say, you know, something different to look at. Now, on to the news. Yeah, we've had a patch update last week. Most of it was zombie fixes. There were some multiplayer fixes. There were a few glitches and things. There was one thing where people could hide in a rock and shoot people and stuff like that. They've sorted that out. I have to say one thing Treyarch do is they do tend to sort of stick up behind things and update things that need doing in respect to like the rock. It's only something small, but that, you know, they do jump on it, so fair play to them. One of the big things of this patch is it removed arms race. No! I love playing that game. That's such a laugh, you know. It just created a completely different game type, you know. I don't know whether it's just it's double XP weekend or anything like that. But, you know, with arms race, it was great because a lot of the game you found you weren't just engaging with the players. You were actually out there engaging with whatever was in the air with their kill streaks because there were so many of them out so often. It also, I believe, stopped camping to a great degree. Because people who are camping in the rooms where everybody else is off fighting in the middle, you know, they weren't really getting anything. So even they had to move, even the hardcore campers. And I just think it created a much better game type, a lot more fun. And like I say, they've now removed that. So I'm really hoping they put that back. Another thing I've noticed, a little bit odd, I don't know whether any of you guys noticed this, but when before this patch came out, I seem to be playing a lot of newer maps all the time. You know, a lot of the maps you play time and time again. Like, you know, you get Nuketown time and time again. And also Standoff, it's not a new map, but it's popular. Now, the weird thing is that I've noticed suddenly all the older maps have come back. Some of what maybe are the less popular maps seem to be cropping up all the time. I don't know whether they pulled them out and whether they put them back. You know, just something I've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed that yourselves. The other thing with a patch, I don't know if you remember me saying this before, but the last time I tried to download a patch, it deleted all my DLC. Thanks very much, it did it again. So yeah, you know, there I was, another 2.5 hours spent clearing things up that were left behind and, you know, having to re-download everything. And that was a right pain in the backside. So, yeah, not too happy about that again. Anyone else have that problem? You know, if you do, pop something in the comments or pop me a message, because I'd just be interested to know whether it's everyone, whether it's just me, whatever. It's just me, something maybe I can sort out at my end. Now, there's also been a new ad out for the PS4. It's a guy, he's playing a game online, I don't know if you've seen it, and then he starts doing the cross chat. There's a guy playing another game on his own PS4, and he says to him, look, download this game. So he kind of goes on, downloads the game in the background while still playing his own game online. Now, I'm not really sure about this one because I think a lot of this will come down to your internet connection and bandwidth, not just the actual machine itself. So I don't know, maybe we're going to find limitations of our own bandwidth on on our internet connections. Something to watch out for, maybe. The other thing, you will get a mic and an earpiece inside your box when you buy your PS4. It doesn't actually put the game sounds on, it's purely only for talk, and that actually plugs, it looks like, into the actual hand controller. I don't believe you're getting a mic and headset in the Xbox, so another negative for them. But one thing I wanted to know, I've actually got the Sony official stereo wireless headset. I can only go to recommend these to anybody. They're brilliant, best headset I've ever had. I'd gone through about 5 before that, and I've got these things now. Just literally a dongle you plug in front of the PS3, and it does everything for you. It's amazing. Now anyway, I wanted to know if these work with the PS4, so I emailed Sony, and I literally got within 2 minutes a reply telling me they will. So that's pretty cool, knowing that all the stuff we bought should work, but I think like controllers and that, but it will work, so that's a real plus again for Sony. So I looked into the Microsoft side of it, and no, they've got an entirely new plug system for earpieces and headsets. And people, I guess maybe they'll bring out an adapter or something that people can buy, or people are just going to have to invest in new stuff. And this is exactly what I meant about Microsoft squeezing every last penny out of the gamers. I think they've probably got in their head that they've pulled a lot of them back, but I don't see it myself. Anyway, end of this, I just want to give a big shout out to a couple of new channels, to RJWoottz and DHughes. Name coming up on the screen any second now. They're doing a lot of COD and Modern Warfare 2 stuff. Kevin Lowe, loading up FIFA and COD. And also we've got Review Master 12345. And ceneusa's got a new video out which is worth a look. Anyway, this is Vince Turner. That was a 25 to 6. Peace out, guys.